Hey there folks, and welcome to Harlequins News. My name's Mark and I'm here to bring you all the latest news, new releases and event info for this week. There were no major new announcements this week or anything like that, so let's just crack on with the video. As usual, let's begin by looking at what's on this week at Harlequins, starting with Preston. As always, these events don't change from one week to the next, so please pause the video if you'd like to read all of the information displayed. Details for any of these events can be found on the website. So there's no additional events going on at Harlequins Preston this week, so why not take advantage of the break in schedule and come down and play a game? After all, we have no table charge, so take advantage of it. With that said, let's take a look at the Blackpool schedule for this week. Well, here's what's on this week as usual in Harlequins Blackpool. Again, these are regular events, so please pause the video if you wish to read them all, and please check the website for more info. Just like Preston, there are no additional events happening in Blackpool this week, so again please feel free to take advantage of the quiet to get some games in. And that's the schedule for both stores this week. So with that said, let's move on to the new card game releases. Up for release for card games this week, we have a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Release in the form of Savage Strike Special Edition. These special editions are always great value for money, giving you 3 booster packs and one of 2 super rare cards. And as always, you can get even more value for money, with these being £8 each or 3 for £22 at Harlequins price. Otherwise than this release, there are no new card game releases this week, and I have no news for upcoming card game releases either, so this section is pretty short this week. So let's move on to the board game section. The first release this week is a game that I mentioned back in episode 16. Yes, it's finally here. Munchkin Warhammer 40,000 hits the shelves this week. This madcap crossover of Warhammer and Munchkin has been anticipated for a while now since its announcement a few months ago, and as of next week you can pick up a copy for Harlequins price of £26. Staying on the Warhammer theme now, and we have a new RPG release with Warhammer 40,000 Wrath and Glory core rulebook. This beautiful hardback book contains all the rules you'll need to play this new Warhammer 40,000 roleplay game. Games Workshop has a long history of role-playing games, starting way back with Rogue Trader, and they are looking to keep that strong lineage going. And at Harlequins price of £44, I'm sure it will do just that. But wait, there's more! If you really want to dive down the rabbit hole with this great new RPG, then there is a whole host of additional expansions, DM screens, adventure modules, card packs, and more available. As there is so many, why not ask in store to find out more? Upcoming for board games, we have a re-release of a great game coming out soon. If, like many people, you missed out when this game was first published all those years ago, then have no fear, because whilst it's been voyaging among the stars, Star Trek Catan has now returned to Earth. With some minor visual improvements in this small refresh, this isn't so much of a must-buy for those that already have the game. But rather, if you missed out the first time, then this is surely a must-buy. With its beautiful appearance, clever design, and use of the character cards of all your favourite original series cast, this is one to get off the shelves again and again for Harlequins price of £56.50. With that said, that's everything for board games this week, so let's move on to the miniatures releases. So up for release this week from GW is everything I mentioned on last week's episode. So let's recap. All the following is released Saturday the 2nd of March. In other words, tomorrow. First up, we have the Start Collecting Maggotkin of Nurgle. This great starter box set, or army expansion, is £48 at Harlequins price. Next up, we have the Start Collecting Idoneth Deepkin. Again, this is a great purchase if you're wanting to start or expand an army, and at Harlequins price of £47, it won't break your wallet either. For those of you out there who are dedicated to the Night Vault, then the Forbidden Chambers board pack is definitely for you. These great boards will add variety and tactical edge to your games, all for the Harlequins price of £13.50. And lastly, for this week's new releases, we have the hugely anticipated Blast from the Past, reimagined for the 3rd millennium, the Chaos Noise Marine. What more need be said? I mean, just look at it. At Harlequins' price of £17, you have no excuse not to buy one. And with that said, let's have a look at what's coming out next week from Games Workshop. As always, I can't show pictures as Games Workshop do not like us advertising their products for them, so as always please go to the Warhammer Community's webpage for pictures. That being said, all the following are released Saturday the 9th of March. For Necromunda we have Ambot Automata, £21.50 at Harlequins price. For Warhammer 40,000 we have Shock Jump Dragster, £23.50 at Harlequins price. Custom Booster Blaster, £23.50 at Harlequins price. And finally from Black Library we have the Horus Heresy Primarchs Sons of the Emperor, £13.50 at Harlequins price. And that's everything for this week. So with that said, back to me. There you go then folks, that's you all up to date. Thank you so much for sticking with us until the end of the video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, why not consider throwing us a like? And while you're at it, consider subscribing so you're always up to date with Harlequins news. For now though, thank you very much for watching, take care of each other, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye folks.